everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Tutorial? Was I gonna say that my name is Tutorial? My name is Tori. Hi, how are you? I swear I know my own name. A few days ago, I asked on Instagram what you guys wanted to see from me for my midweek video because I am trying to get back to 2 uploads a week. I'm not promising them though, I'm trying. My hair's a mess, it's real late, I haven't made my bed because my pets are like sleeping in my bed. Knox is like right here, and Bear is here, and Felix is here, and it's late, and I'm not messing with it. So a few nights ago, I asked what you guys wanted to see, and a lot of you wanted to see a Q&A, which was wild to me because I felt like I just did one, but it's been a couple months. So I asked you guys for questions. You left some. That's on my Instagram. Follow my Instagram if you ever want to participate in these like impromptu Q&As in the future. You guys also gave me some other fun ideas that I would like to get done in the near future, so stay tuned for those. So I actually got some questions about like being a YouTuber, which I found interesting because I actually don't get questions about that very frequently. So I'll try my best to answer like a couple of those. One of them was the best thing about being a YouTuber. Another was the biggest challenge of being a pet tuber and what made me start my channel. So I'll try and like answer those all together really quickly if I can. So I started my channel just because I wanted to share my pets. I had followed some other YouTubers and I wanted to share. I posted one video, then I waited a while before I posted the next one, and I like kind of on and off did it before I fully like committed to actually like working on this. The biggest challenge of being a pet tuber, I think, is that I never want to misinform you guys, even accidentally. It's partially like why I'm not doing care videos on leopard geckos, because I haven't even had mine a full year, or rats because I haven't had those for a full year, or I'm scared to do them on my Tenric because while I'm confident in his care, I am not like at a point where I believe that I'm in any position to like educate someone else about his care. So I like that's the hard part for me, because I don't want to misinform you guys even accidentally, because if I do that, you know, I don't want you to potentially like hurt your animals and then say, oh well, Tori said it was fine. That's why I always say like you guys need to do more research beyond me and like beyond YouTube, and you gotta like double check your sources and things like that. But I like, you know, misinformation is very real. I believe like over my years on YouTube I've contributed to it a little bit, not purposefully, but like information goes out of date. Like I'd really like to do my video, redo a couple of like my Tenric videos because I think things a little bit differently about them, and you know, I've redone Hedgehog videos before just to bring them further up to date. So yeah, that's the biggest thing. The best thing for me is being able to have a bunch of experiences that I wouldn't have been able to have before. Like I just did Aquashella. That was a big thing that I definitely wouldn't have been able to do without YouTube. You know, I was there because of YouTube, and it was a really incredible experience, and I encourage you guys to watch the vlog if you're interested. And yeah, being able to experience new things that I never thought I would be able to. Are hedgehogs with a full face mask rare? So I think this is in reference to like tricks. I think so. Like I'm not like a master on hedgehog colors. Like they're not my strong suit. There are a lot of things I'm very confident about with hedgehogs. Colors, not one of them. However, from what her breeder told me, she was one of the first, if not the first, with a full face mask. And then I don't know if there's more. There are a ton of dark hedgehogs, but like a lot of time you'll see they have like white marks that like sort of break their mask. So I'm sure there are more, but they're incredibly rare, yeah. And it kind of makes her look like a little European hedgehog, which is adorable. Do you recommend bin cages for hedgehogs? Yeah, I don't see why not. There's some of my favorite cages to recommend to new owners because I feel like bin cages are a good like place to learn about heating because they're easy to heat and they're cheap, so you can, you know, get a bin cage, and then if you want to get something else, like, you're not losing, you know, a bunch of money on your first initial cage trying to decide what cage you would ultimately like, you know what I mean? Or some people use bin cages like their hedgehog's entire lives and love them, and that's perfect too. So I like bin cages. I do think people use cages that are possibly too small for hedgehogs, and like that's partially because I feel like the minimum for a really long time was like a 105 quart bin, and I personally think that maybe that minimum is too small, because it is quite small and hedgehogs are pretty large. So I personally like 50-gallon bin cages for hedgehogs. I think they give like a decent amount of space for a bin cage. Will you get another hedgehog? So I get this question every time an animal passes away. Like when I have a hamster pass, I get, will you get another hamster? And when Blaze passed, I got a lot of questions about would I get another hedgehog, and now Draco has passed, so I expected these questions to crop back up again. I am not looking for another hedgehog right now. I'm just like, I'm not in the market for one. I'm not like browsing. I'm not saying no, I'll never get one. I'm just saying I'm not looking for one. So I don't know if that's like the answer everyone wants to hear, because I think people fully expect me to have two at like all times. But I'm just like, I'm not interested right now. That could possibly change. I mean, I wasn't interested before, and then Trix propped up and I was like, oh, I need her. But you know, I'm not looking. Would you ever get a tarantula or scorpion? Ooh, no to a scorpion. Also probably no to a tarantula. I think they're really cool. But there are a lot of animals that I think are really cool that I wouldn't want to like personally take care of, or that I don't have enough interest in to take care of. Like, I think tarantulas can be really beautiful. I, you know, am friends with people who have like a lot of tarantulas, and so I do see them from time to time and think they're beautiful and whatnot, but I don't know that they're for me. And not to mention, like, my husband would probably lose his mind if I asked for a tarantula. Like, that man has dealt with a lot. I don't know if I've told you guys, like, he doesn't like rats, and he likes the rats a little bit more now that, like, we have them and he's met them and, like, they're, you know, a part of the family. But, like, I made him deal with that, so I don't know that he would handle me asking for a tarantula that well. I also like don't know anything about them. So which is your favorite Harry Potter book? Ooh, this is a really good question because I just reread all of them and rewatched all of the movies. I find that I have a new favorite every single time I reread and rewatch. So I think currently from this last reread, my favorite was probably Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I just really enjoyed that one this last like reread and rewatch through, both like the movie and the book. The time before that, Prisoner of Azkaban was my favorite. Literally the next time I reread all of them, I will have a new favorite though. It changes routinely, but that's like, I think that's my current favorite right this second. I can tell you the only one that has never been my favorite is Order of the Phoenix, because I hate Umbridge with a passion, and I cannot for the life of me, like I can enjoy the story, but she ruins it for me, which like is a good thing, because anyone that can like get into my soul that much, it means it's like solid writing, solid like movieing. But I just can't stand her. How excited are you for Petfest? Ooh, I'm real excited for Petfest. It is only 10 weeks away, so like, if you guys are coming, get your tickets. They're for sale, petfestofficial.com. I'll have it linked below. I'm like really excited to meet all of the creators. I'm really excited to meet all of you guys. Like, Aquashella in particular, like really got me jazzed for Petfest because I met a bunch of you guys and like I'd want to meet more. Like I want to be able to I don't know, meeting you guys is just always so much fun. So yeah, I am thrilled that it is getting closer. Like I said, it's 10 weeks. It's on June 22nd in Phoenix, Arizona. If you weren't aware, all of the information is on the Petfest website and the Petfest social media. I'll have all of that linked down below. Definitely, if you do want to go, buy your tickets. There's limited quantities. I'm really excited about it though. Not related to animals, but how was your Uber drive? Okay. This is someone who either saw my vlog or saw Maddie Smith's video. Goodness gracious, I had the craziest Uber ride ever in Dallas on the way to the airport with Maddie Smith and Tyler Ruggie. And I won't get into it because this video is probably long enough and it was a long story, but Maddie posted a whole video with like screenshots and videos and like a whole rundown, like essentially a full-blown story time about our experience with essentially, like, if you break down what happened, we were kidnapped. So Maddie posted that. I will like link it in the cards or whatever. It will be linked, or you can just go to Maddie's channel. It's the last video she posted as of like currently filming it. So yeah, it was wild. Like, Maddie, Tyler, and I were fairly freaked out by the situation. So, do you hear this? Okay, so I've been filming for a while, which means I've probably answered more questions than I can even include in this. My pug. This is ridiculous. How am I supposed to film in these conditions? Thank you guys so much for watching and sending in questions if you were one of the people that sent in questions. I normally like put the questions on the screen. I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna edit this video like tonight and it's real late. It's 2:25 a.m. Oh, do you guys like my background? It's Hogwarts. I love this background. I love it a lot. Also, my lock screen is a quality lock screen. Let me just share that as well. Isn't that cute? Just like, I've had that lock screen for forever, but anyway, that's entirely unrelated, but since we mentioned Harry Potter in this and like my life revolves around Harry Potter, I'm like really struggling to stay on topic tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Bye. I just thought I'd share with you the situation I'm currently dealing with. So we have a pug here. Baby, are you snoring? Big loud snores, buddy. And then we've got a cat. And then we got a and then we got a Felix. You okay? Did I disturb you? Also, because he's been waiting very patiently for me to turn off the lights, we have a Weasley. Hi, thank you for waiting so patiently while I film. He's like, okay, thanks, turn off the lights now. You look so small.